Opel Ascona B 1975 to 1981. The second-generation Opel Ascona B was presented in August 1975 at the Frankfurt Motor Show. It was available as a 2- or 4-door saloon. There were related 2- and 3-door coupe models in the Opel Menta range. There was no estate, caravan, body available. The Ascona B retained the same engine range as its predecessor. Versions with higher compression ratio and needing 98-octane petrol, dubbed S, were available alongside the 90-octane models. The first change took place in January 1976, when laminated window glass became available as a no-cost option. The 1.9 liters S-cam and head engine was replaced by the modernized 2.0 liters, 20S, in September 1977. The 20 newtons became available in January 1978, and all models now also received electric windscreen washers. A 2.0 liters diesel motor was added to the Ascona B range in 1978, mostly targeted at the Benelux countries and Italy, where local tax structures provided an incentive for diesel-powered automobiles. In 1979, 97% of diesels were exported, while 59% of petrol-powered cars went in the export. By the end of 1978, the 1.6S engine was discontinued in Germany, where it was replaced by the 19 newtons, with the same power but lower fuel consumption, but continued to be available in some markets in a somewhat downtuned version with 70 PS, 51 kilowatts. In January 1979, the street-legal version of the Ascona 400 with 2.4-liter engine, 16 valves, 144 PS, appeared, followed a month later by the more prosaic 1.3-liter OHC engine. This largely replaced the old 1.2-liter pushrod unit, which dated back to 1962, but production continued in dwindling numbers into 1980 for some export markets. In September 1979, the Ascona received a minor facelift, including plastic bumpers and a gray front grille with a larger mesh. The 2.0e model with a Bosch Jetronic electronic fuel injection arrived in January 1980, after having been first installed in the Manta and Record models. In addition to a front spoiler, the 2.0e equipped Ascona also received an upgraded clutch and transmission, differential, radiator, and other parts shared with the sporting Mana GT-E. In January 1981, the Ascona underwent its last changes, when adjustments made to the 16 newtons and 20 newtons engines. The 1.9N and 2.0N engines were discontinued in the German market, while the 1.6N engine was now only available coupled with an automatic transmission. Over 1.2 million Ascona B units were produced worldwide until August 1981. The 2 millionth Ascona was an Ascona B, built in April 1980, and the 1 millionth Ascona sold in Germany was registered in July of that same year. The related Manta coupe versions, however, remained in production until 1988. In the United Kingdom, the Vauxhall Cavalier badge was used on both saloon and coupe models from late 1975. Which came out of the same factory in Belgium, the first Vauxhall to be built abroad. The front ends were different, featuring Vauxhall's trademark droop snoot, as designed by Wayne Cherry. In South Africa there was a locally assembled version called the Chevrolet Ascona, identical in many respects to the 4-door Opel Ascona B. The Ascona came with a locally built 1.3-liter inline-4 from the Vauxhall Viva. A preceding upmarket version with the Vauxhall Cavalier's longer front end was sold as the Chevrolet Chevere, equipped with bigger engines of Chevrolet origins. The Ascona was launched in July 1978, and replaced the Vauxhall-based Chevrolet 1300-1900 series. It was available in Deluxe or S-Trim, with the S receiving a sportier treatment with a 3-spoke steering wheel, tartan seat inserts, and raw-style rims. The Rothmans Ascona 400, which won the 1983 Safari Rally in the hands of Ari Vatanen. First shown at Frankfurt in September 1979, the Ascona 400 was a homologation special sold only to make it eligible for rallying's Group 4 category. The Ascona 400s were built at General Motors plant in Antwerp. The 1980 world champion Walter RHRL took the rally car to victory and won the World Rally Championship Drivers' title in the 1982 season. The car was developed by Opel alongside the Manta B400 model, which consisted of the same changes. Ramseur and Cosworth were hired as partners for the project, Cosworth to deliver a 16-valve double-cam cross-flow head for the engine, and Ramseur for the exterior and interior styling. Cosworth delivered the heads to Opel, and Opel soon discovered a major mistake. The plan was to use the 2.0-liter engine block, but this did not produce enough power. Time was running out and Opel badly needed to do something. Opel took the 2.0e block, installed forged pistons, different connecting rods, and forged crankshaft with 85 mm stroke. The result was a 2.4-liter engine. The 2.4-liter engine gave rise to some massive power outputs using the 16-valve head. The street versions of the 400 therefore came with 144 horsepower, 107 kilowatts, engines, using the Bosch fuel injection of the Mantigson GT E-Series. However, in race trim they were delivered putting out 230 horsepower, 172 kilowatts, which could be improved further to 340 horsepower, 254 kilowatts, while still using normally aspirated engine components. Ramseur delivered the rally trim for the exterior. Large and widened wings, lightweight hood, front wings, rear boot lid and doors were also installed. By 1984, the Audi Quattro appeared more powerful than ever and the Ascona 400 was rendered obsolete. But the Ascona 400 still has some remarkable records. The Ascona 400 was the last rear-wheel drive rally car to win the Drivers' World Championship, ensuring its place in motorsports history.